Son of a bitch. Wind River is directed by Taylor Sheridan and stars Jeremy Renner as Corey Lambert, who is a veteran tracker for the Fish and Wildlife Service, and while on one of his hunts he stumbles across the murdered body of a young Native American woman, and he has to call in the help of an FBI agent, that being the agent Jane Banner, played by Elizabeth Olsen, to help him solve the murder. Look guys, I was actually really excited to this movie, to the point where I almost drove an hour out of my way to go and see it, as it was the only theatre showing this movie, and it was totally worth it. I thought when I read up about this movie I was just going into a regular crime, murder, mystery movie, but this did something that not a lot of movies do these days. This movie stuck with me and it made me think. What I will do is talk to you guys straight and honest, and I will be honest with you, this movie is not for a person who's not willing to stick with it. It doesn't just go straight to the next thing. It isn't a, you know, it doesn't wait for you. It is a very much a slugger. It is a long haul. It is a drag to get through. If you give the movie the time and the patience that it deserves, trust me, you will love it as much as I did. The performances in this movie, I love them. Olsen and Renner are really good in this movie. I genuinely believe after this movie that Jeremy Renner would be pretty safe out in the woods. I think he could track, find his own way around, could hunt and do everything. He really did suit his character. It's almost like maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Like he studied what he was doing out there. He really seemed to be extremely comfortable in his role, and that really gave you confidence to believe in his character, because a lot of these people you just see just sort of, I don't know, it seems a bit fake, but with this it seemed very natural and very organic, and I really enjoyed that. He also has an extremely captivating little subplot, if you were, with his family, and I'm not going to go into it because it does eventually start to pay off towards the end. A lot to do with his son. He doesn't see him very much and things like that, and a lot to do with his now ex-wife, but obviously if I go into these things it might ruin it for you, and I don't want to do that. I'm a nice guy. Olsen's character is also, as I said, extremely good. She's an FBI agent who is apparently the closest one to the scene, which is Vegas, so she's a city FBI agent. She's not used to the harsh climates that she's in, but I like feeling her uncomfortableness in the scenes. That is testament to how Elizabeth Olsen played this character. I really enjoyed her as well. I think that she worked really hard to look out of her depth. That sounds very odd, but if you've seen the movie you'll understand what I mean. She really worked hard on this, and it's a total different thing to what we've seen her do normally. Now obviously they both work extremely close together in the MCU, respectively as Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch, and you could actually, once you get later onto the scenes and they get a bit more comfortable with each other, you can really see the friendship that has blossomed between the two of them in real life, the years that they have been working together in these Marvel movies. And that just makes you enjoy it more. You can tell the comfortability between the two of them. They're clearly really good friends who really had quite an enjoyable time on this movie. As I said before, this isn't just a typical crime drama. It also has an extremely powerful message which came out of nowhere for me right near the end of the movie, and that is about, of all things, missing people. This movie is loosely based on a real event, and I think personally that really strengthens the story and what they are trying to go for, and they nail it. And that message is, in America there is no list of missing Native American women. Therefore, nobody knows how many Native American women are missing at this very moment in time. Just like me, I'm going to let you let that sink in. Good. It's incredible that in this day and age no one has actually sat and even tried to get a list together or even tried to do something about this. If anything happens out of this amazing movie, I hope it inspires change. This movie clearly affected me. It has an amazing message wrapped up in an extremely well performed movie, a movie with beautiful scenery, and a movie with an excellent plot device that really captivates you through the whole thing. And if you can come out of a movie still thinking about it, now I saw this movie a couple of days ago and yet it still renders and sits with me, and as I said, that doesn't happen very often, and when it does, just embrace it. I really do believe that this movie is going to be up for some Oscar contention at the beginning of the year. I think it's pretty obvious, but guys, you need to see Wind River. With all these things being said, guys, I am going to give Wind River a 4.5 out of 5. Well, there you have it, guys. That is my take on Wind River. I know it wasn't, usually funny and upbeat as some of my normal reviews are, but if you have seen the movie, then please let me know what you think. I would, of course, love to know. Don't forget to follow me on all of the social networks. Click the subscribe button. You'll know the drill, and I'll see you all in the next video.